Finals day at the Argo Group Gold Cup after a week of top-class match racing in Bermuda. 24 teams whittled down to the last two, with three-time Olympic gold medalist Ben Ainslie of Team Origin facing Adam Minoprio of Emirates Team New Zealand Black Match Racing, ranked number 2 on the World Match Racing Tour. In the first to 3 win final, Ainslie scored 2 straight wins, leaving the young Kiwis behind in the light breeze, filling Hamilton Harbour. So Minoprio came out fighting in match 3, aggressive in the pre-start and taking it to the Brits, but on the wrong end of a contact while tacking from starboard onto port just at the start, a penalty decision that looked to have sealed a 3-0 whitewash against him. No red flag this time after a week of penalties that saw more red and black flags than any other regatta on the tour this year. Leading around the racetrack, Minoprio couldn't get far enough ahead at the final windward mark to stand any chance of completing his penalty turn, with Ainslie just a couple of boat lengths behind them. Instead, Minoprio opted to slow down on the final run, trying to trap Ainslie into making a mistake and wipe out the penalty. As Ben tried to roll over the top of him, he seized the opportunity to push him out to the left of the course, trapping him against the Argo Group VIP boat, who had front row seats of the action. As Ben tried to stay out of trouble, Adam was able to complete his turn while controlling Team Origin throughout. Then bore away downwind to cross the finish line first, with a masterful display of match race technique that belied his years. After that success, the huge spectator fleet watching this enthralling final expected fireworks in match 4, but Ainslie, who rarely makes the same mistake twice, came across the start line and opted for the right, usually the controlling side. With tactician Ian Percy reading the shifts perfectly again, they opened up a substantial lead and approached the final windward mark, holding all the cards. With 5 Olympic gold medals between them and a hugely experienced crew of Christian Camp, Ian Percy and Matt Cornwell, the thousands of spectators following the race commentary knew that only a miracle could prevent Ainslie adding the Argo Group Gold Cup to his impressive list of victories. So Ben Ainslie becomes only the 4th British sailor to win the Cup in its long history of over 100 years, and it's second again for Adam Minoprio after his disappointment last year. As is traditional on stepping ashore, Commodore Ralph Richardson of the Royal Bermuda Yacht Club awards the 2009 Argo Group Gold Cup to Ben Ainslie and Team Origin. And a traditional dunking to celebrate with help from the defeated skipper, who now moves back to the top of the tour leaderboard.
Just coming second here in the Bermuda Gold Cup is going to give us a healthy lead on the World Tour. It's going to be really good going into Malaysia, knowing that we've got a little bit of a buffer. It's not too much of a buffer. We've still got to be really tight with all our competitors who are right behind us. So we're looking forward to the Monsoon Cup, and we're going to be training hard before it.
We just won the Bermuda Gold Cup in a close final with Adam Minoprio, and we managed to win it 3-1 in the end. So we're over the moon, and the team did a fantastic job all week, and thankfully we managed to nail it in the final. But it's great racing Adam and his team. They're very strong, and we're delighted with the victory.
As Ben Ainslie relishes adding his name to the historic King Edward VII Gold Cup, thoughts turn to the final event of the 2009 World Tour, the Monsoon Cup, where this year's world title will be decided.